How's it going? Welcome back to Digs of the Day, episode 35, I believe. Just moving along. Gonna share another batch that I've picked up the last few weeks and get these things shared. If anything in here catches your attention, make me an offer. A lot of these I got for $1. Obviously, for me to ship them out to is going to be $4 off the top for shipping. So, yeah, I always got to put that into perspective and that into the pricing. Uh, it's been good, man, sharing. Like I said, this is episode 35. Go back and watch some of the first episodes. They're very interesting. A lot of the records I pick up, I've learned from other people like you guys who have either vinyl collections or buy records or have shows similar to this. And I just thank you for your time. I watch them and I appreciate them. And let's just all grow together. So the first one I picked up, or the first one I'm going to share actually is Boots Randolph's Sunday Sax. Don't know too much about it. Again, anytime I'm buying records, what I like to do is check out the labels, the artists. I check out how much they're going for on eBay usually first. I take a listen to them on YouTube on my phone, so you could always do the same. I don't buy everything. When I go, I could look through 3 or 4 crates of records and only maybe pull out 1 or 2 records, maybe. Sometimes I could pull 10 out. It just depends on the crate. And the reason why I'm saying that is so you guys know that we just don't buy anything. A lot of people just think we buy anything. Boots Randolph, Sunday Sax. Good music to play, man, when you're just having a barbecue or cooking some food. That's the kind of stuff you want to play. Another one I paid $3 for this at Book Off was Herbie Hancock Headhunters. And the interesting thing about this one, I do have one already, but for some reason this one was thick. Like it's 180 gram. I don't know why. I don't know if this is a reprint or what, but it was brand new and it was only $3. You guys already know that album's worth a little bit of money. Another one I got was Keith Green. I think I shared this one on episode 32. So it's called So You Want to Go Back to Egypt. And the interesting about this one is it's different than the last one I shared. And I got this one at the Goodwill. Paid 99 cents for it. Keith Green, you guys already know. He's a Christian rock singer, ended up dying in a plane crash, man, in 1982, I believe. Another one I got was Isaac Hayes' Shaft. I believe it's a soundtrack. You guys already know what it is. Stylistics right here. Hurry Up This Way Again. Oh, yeah, Hurry Up This Way Again. Anything stylistics I usually look out for because growing up, a lot of times this is the stuff we played was oldies by stylistics, and I like oldies. You guys may not know it by looking at me, but growing up in Los Angeles, we always played oldies. Let me just leave it as that. Another one, Two of a Kind by Bob Earl Cly and Bob James. Pretty simple album, pretty famous, but it's always good to have this. I know I've got one already. I've got a lot of Bob James stuff. Good stuff. If you don't have any Bob James, start by buying one like that one. It only costs you a couple bucks. I found this one, True Value hardware stores. Happy Holidays. Pretty cool, man. I like the picture there, man. It's really 80s looking, real vintage, man. It's got all the good songs on there. Home for Christmas, Do You Hear What I Hear, White Christmas, Joy to the World. Man, good album, man. True Value hardware stores. I wonder if they're giving that away. The Eagles. I don't see the name of it. You guys already know the Eagles. Yeah, it is what it is. Moody Blues, Days of Future Past, good album, man. I've got a couple of those. Every time I see it, I buy it again because I really love that album. Sweet Comfort Band, Breaking the Ice, or is it Breaking Thin Ice? Breaking the Ice on Light Records, man. And there's a song. My dad's band used to play a song off this album in the 80s. Funny thing about it, again, my dad was just talking about the Southern Comfort Band, or Sweet Comfort Band, I'm sorry. Take that back. I make a lot of mistakes naming the albums, so you guys could always correct me on them by putting the titles below. I'll just leave it as that. I watch some of my shows after they're done, and I hate to go back and redo the whole show, but Sweet Comfort Band, I got it right this time. And there's a song off here called I Need Your Love Again. Good song, man. Again, my dad's band used to play it. My dad was just talking about this album to me, or this song. And after he told me the name of the band that played it and the name of the song, well, bam, I found it at the Redondo Beach Goodwill. God is good, man. Another one I found was John Handy Hard Work. Very interesting looking album. I don't think I've played this one. I got this at Book Off 2 for $1. Trying to see what the label is. But if I see an album with a guy with a saxophone like that on there, I don't know if you can see it, I'm definitely going to pick it up because those things could be rare. Signs of the Zodiac Leo. I don't know much about it, but I think I Googled it and it was worth $30 or $40, so still haven't put it on YouTube. 1999 Prince. You guys already know. Got that for, I think that was 50 cents. Store in Compton or something. I remember I bought about 3 or 4 other Prince albums that I already have on eBay. Another one was Freda Payne, Pain and Pleasure. There's a good sample off that album. If you like samples, make sure you check Freda Payne out. Another one I got was Keith, 98.6, Ain't Gonna Lie. I actually know nothing about it, and I ain't gonna lie, but Keith, you guys know what it is, let me know. Imperials, Just Because, and I bought this one because the guys on the back, anytime you see a bunch of white guys and black guys on an album, you know they got together for something good. Thelma Houston, Sun Shower. Bob James and Earl Clyde, One on One. I think this is the first one by this I have of this one. I don't think I have that yet. Dee Dee Sharp, Happy About the Whole Thing. I think that's a demonstration, not for sale on the back. Doesn't mean anything. Promo doesn't really mean nothing. Might even be worth less money. Is that R.B. Greaves? Yeah, R.B. Greaves. Doesn't say the name of the album. I guess it's a self-titled album. Has always something there to remind me on here. Man, Cupid. This is Soul. Ballad of Leroy. 1969 Acco Records. So I'm going to have to leave this one out. I still haven't played it. And lastly, we got is Bill Withers, Naked and Warm. Bill Withers, anytime I see his albums, I get those too. And that pretty much concludes episode 35. Thanks for tuning in again. Share some cool ones. A lot of those I bought in the hopes to resell them. If you guys want to buy them, like I said, make me an offer. And shipping is usually $4 again. I could ship them out. To be honest, if I paid $1 for one, I probably at least need to make $4 off of it. Only because I had to go and find it and drive there and bring it back and clean it up and put plastics on it. So I could probably let a lot of those go for $8 flat. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. Some of those ain't probably even worth $8. You could go out and find them yourself. But I know some people live in areas of the United States where they can't find albums like that. And me being that I live in Los Angeles right now, it's simple to find that stuff. You'd be surprised what you could find at Goodwills and swap meets. Man, if you go to the swap meet every weekend, chances are in 10 years you'll probably have almost anything you could think of. There'll be a couple of exceptions to that, but for the most part, if you went to swap meets every weekend for 10 years, you're going to probably have almost everything beat diggers look out for. Yeah. So, thanks for tuning in. Digs of the Day, episode 35. I'll see you on the next one, man.